So as you can see, I'm on a Azure DevOps repo. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
So what is happened that I have created a demo Azure DevOps repo. Okay. In
Okay.
that repo, I'm in the master branch.
Mhm.
Your code can be in any branch. Okay. There can be
Okay.
master, there can be feature branch, anything. That doesn't
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
Suppose this code is already there. So this is a Provar project that
Mhm.
is already uploaded to the Azure DevOps. Like the Git push and all, everything is done. The code is committed to the Azure DevOps. Okay.
Okay. Mhm.
So now, what we need to do in order to start working on the Provar, see, there are many ways to do it. Okay. So generally, what some people do that, like from here, there is an option
Mhm.
for download as zip. Okay. So you can
Mhm.
download it as a zip, you can unzip it, and you can import it in your Provar. But that's
Okay.
not a recommended practice, because whenever you will download it as zip, so there might be some chances that some files will corrupt. Okay.
I know.
And in Provar will not be able to run your test cases like whatever is expected. So
Mhm.
what needs to be done is, first of all, what you need to do, suppose I am under my D drive, I have
Mhm.
created one folder that is Provar. So
Mhm.
like for anyway, like suppose you are not doing anything with the Azure, you are
Mhm.
just opening the Provar. So if you
Okay.
open the Provar also, see here, if you open the Provar also, here it will ask to choose some workspace. So
Mhm.
for my case, workspace is already chosen, but you can
Mhm.
browse it. Like
Okay.
whatever, like it can happen that you have created a workspace in D drive, but
Mhm.
now after 10 days you want to work on the workspace that you have created on C drive. So you can
Okay.
browse it from here. So
Okay.
that is fine. So after that, what we need to do, so we have created a folder called Provar, and in that Provar some workspace will be there. Okay. So we need to create 1 minute. We need to create a new workspace.
Okay.
Okay. Suppose I am creating work 2.
Mhm.
This workspace I have created.
Yes.
After that, what we need to do, we need to open our Prover, and I just need to be sure that this one is chosen. Okay. Now work 2 is chosen. Now I am
Mhm.
launching my Prover. Okay. Let it open. So Prover is now open. Okay.
Mhm.
So yeah. Now what we need to do, there is an option called import from source control. So I'm
Okay.
clicking here, and now there is an option called import from Git.
Okay.
I'm opening that. After that, there is a option you can see clone URI, right?
Okay.
So
Mhm.
I'm clicking on that, and clicking on next. So now here is the interesting part. So here it is asking me for the URI, for the host, repository path, uh, protocol port, user and password, etc., etc. So
Okay.
now what you need to do in your like this one is your Azure DevOps. So you need to
Mhm.
just copy your URL. Okay, like
Okay.
you need to go into your repo first. I am on my repo called test demo. So you
Mhm.
need to go under your repo test demo. You need to copy that URL, and you just need to simply paste that.
Okay.
Let me paste. So you need to simply paste that. So I paste that. Okay. So as you can see, the host, repository part, user, everything, it is taken from its own. Okay. We'll not touch
Mhm.
anything. We'll just check that protocol is HTTPS for us only. Then
Mhm.
we need to give our password. So password, there will be a pass key that will be provided from, I guess, from your team or
Right.
company. Yeah.
Mhm.
So you
Mhm.
need to ask them for the security passport.
Mhm.
So that I have provided. Then I am
Okay.
clicking on next. See, in my Azure DevOps, there is two branch. One is master branch, one is main branch. So why I have created 2 branches? Because in real time scenarios there will not be 1 branch, because see, you are working, someone else is working, so everybody will have their different branch. So suppose someone is saying that you need to clone your first round of code from your like the whoever is your upper lead from their repo, from their branch, you need to fetch that code. Okay, so you need to select it, like which branch you need to from which branch you need to clone the code. So my like mine updated code, like where I have pushed the code, is in master branch. Okay, so I'm selecting the master branch only. After that, I'm clicking on next. Then what we need to do, we need to select a folder in the D drive. So I have selected a folder. Okay, any folder, any empty folder you can select. You can see the initial branch is master only here, because previously also I have selected master. Fine. Then I am clicking on next. So I'm importing the existing Eclipse projects. So you can go with this only. Then I'm clicking on next. See, this is the project that was there, that already came. So you should get this project. So if you are not getting here, that means someone pushed the code incorrectly. Okay. So now you need to click on finish. Like, see, whatever I have shown here right now. So that is very much simple process, but you will get an error if there is some issue in your repo, like someone didn't push the code correctly. So that's why you will get the error in your program. Okay, so let it load. Everything will load. It will open the Provar test project, and yeah, this one. See, my project is opened now. Right? So I haven't opened this project. Like you can see, like in workspace 2 only, this project have opened. So this project is fetched from the Git only. Right? So this is fine. Suppose I am having a test case. Now you need to, like, you got the understanding like how you can fetch the code into your Provar from Git, right? Like for your understanding, I have created one document. Let me show you. I have created one Word document. Okay, like every step I have written with the screenshots. Like, so I'll share that after the session. No, don't worry.
Okay, great. Yeah.
Okay. Now, so importing project is done now. Okay. After that, there is another thing. Like, you just don't need to import, right? Like, once you work something, like you downloaded and imported one existing project. So in that existing project, you will also add your test case, or the test case that is already present there. You will revamp it, or you will do some changes. You will do some modifications, some changes you will do. And again, you need to push your code also, because if you don't push your code, then like nobody will else will not see that whatever the changes that you have done, right? So this is my test case. Okay, suppose let me change something. Suppose this sleep I am keeping it before Excel. Let me save it also, or else another thing also we can do. This sleep I am taking it after click the accounts. So some changes are random changes I have done just to show you. Okay, so now what you can see, this test in this test case 2, I edited or I modified, right? So what now you need to do, this is our main project, this one, test. This is our main project. I need to right click on it. Okay, then there is an option called team, right? There is an option called team, and then in the first option there is an option called commit. So Now what you need to do, see in this staged changes, what happened? Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, sorry. So here see in the staged changes, so I have changed one file only, right? This test case 2.test case file only I have changed. So that's why I'm getting it here. So it can happen like you will change this test case 1, you will change something in SRC, you will change something in template. So whatever files you will change, that will come under this staged changes. Fine. So and another thing also, here always make it tree option. Okay, so you can see like exactly in which folder you have changed. Fine. Now you need to give some your commit message, right? You like whenever we are pushing some code or we are doing some commit in our repository, we need to give some meaningful messages like what changes you have done or what thing you have done. Suppose I have added one test case, meaningful name, so that somebody random person is coming and seeing, so they can able to understand like what changes you have done. So I have given that. After that, clicking on commit. Commit is done. Then there is a push head option. I am pushing push head. Then again it is asking me for the password. Okay. So it will ask for the password 2-3 times. Okay. So now here you can see that automatically this master branch is selected. But there is one catch, that is like suppose your like all the merged codes is in your master branch, okay, and you are also pushing your code to the master branch. So what will happen? There will be a tendency for merge conflicts. Okay. So if you push your code to the branch where already some code is present, there can be some merge conflict issues. So to remove that issue, what we need to do, you can create a branch, right? Suppose I am creating a branch, new branch, and I am suppose giving this branch name as demo. You can give any random branch name. Okay. So I am giving a name as demo. I am copying that also and I am creating that. Now I am opening my Provar. So what I am saying that I will push my code to this demo branch. Okay. I'll push my code in my demo branch. Then you need to force override your branch. Like if in the demo branch that I have created, in here also you can see some code is present, right? So because why? Because we created this branch using our master branch. So whatever code is present in your master branch, you copied that into a demo branch, so that nothing will happen in your master branch. Suppose when I am pushing my code, it can happen that there can be some difficulties, there can be some merge conflicts, and that things can happen. But in this process, you will make sure that whatever, if any problem is happening, that is happening in a branch that nobody will use, because you only created the branch, right? So that's why we have created this demo branch. So I have given that in demo and I'm clicking on push. Again, it is asking me for the password. So you need to give your password, okay? Like now, see, this message came, right? Pushed to here. So your code is pushed, and see here under test case 2.test case is pushed, right? So we successfully pushed our code to the demo branch. Now let me go to the demo branch. It came, right? Added one test case, it came. Fine. Now let me go to this demo branch. So I have opened this demo branch, okay? So what now we need to do, in the demo branch you have your code, suppose, And in the master branch, you have all the existing code. But what you need to do, you need to add your code to the existing code, right? So for that, what you need to do, you need to merge this demo and master. Demo branch and master branch, you need to merge it. So for merging it, what you need to do, there is an option called create a pull request, right? So I'm clicking that, create a pull request. So here, see from which branch to which branch you are pulling your request. I am pulling my request from this demo branch to the master branch, right? From the demo to master, I am pulling my request and I am pushing my code. So here in this title, as you can see, the title that I have given in the Provar earlier, in the time of pushing the code in the demo, that already came. So that because what it is indicating that the code that you have merged from the demo, the same code is getting merged to the master branch. Okay, so title you have to give, so it is already taken. Where is that? Okay, there is a create option, right? So I'm clicking on this create. See, there is no merge conflict, right? There is no merge conflict. Then there is a complete option. See here, there is a complete option. I'm clicking on complete, and see, this one is interesting. So in this checkbox, what it is saying that complete associated work item after merging. So once this will merge, it will complete our task, and delete demo after merging. So what we can do, the branch that you have just created, the name is demo. So we don't need it right now, right? So if you merge your code to the master, like you need to merge your code in master branch anyhow. So what you will do with the branch that you have created, you just created that for pushing purpose, but our purpose is now done. So you need to have to check this checkbox, that is delete demo, or some other name can come, like whatever name that you have given to your new branch, that name will come. So I'm deleting the demo after merging. Okay, so I'm clicking on complete merge. Let it complete. So see, it is merged right now. Okay, so I'm going to my branches and see, there is no demo branch, right? So demo branch got deleted. And if I click on this master and go to history, see that comment added one test case is came here because we merged this code into our master branch, right? So this is the whole process actually. So this is the whole process for pushing your code from the Azure DevOps. For pulling your code and importing it to the Provar from Azure DevOps, and you need to push your code also into Azure DevOps. So if you go to the document, let me quickly show you. So see, two parts I have given, that is import projects from Git to Provar. Okay, so by all this process that I have shown you, you can import your project to the Provar. And this one is the push the changes. So after doing the changes, you need to do all this to push your code to the branches. So everything I have written here. So this is the process for pushing the code to the Azure DevOps. Okay. So this Azure DevOps integration is this topic is completed. So what I thought that we have some other plans, right? For today, I guess. So I like to start the other topics also, as we have time. Okay.
Now we do that one in the evening.
Okay.
And we can start now. I am free if you want to.
Yes, I am also free. We can start. So this Azure DevOps pass, I guess you are.
Yeah, once you send the document, I will try to follow the same.
Please
And
follow the
also,
same.
yeah,
If you face any issue, just you can tell me.
yeah.
We can look into that.
I put in the, no issue in the group.
Yeah. 1 minute, let me open the Salesforce. So the first topic that I would like to cover, that is basic Salesforce overview, right? See, for doing the Provar, basically some topics are important to understand because like in future I'll teach some of the topics. In that topics, suppose you are opening something, okay? So suppose you are clicking on this account and you have created one account. uh, just for the like example purpose I'm saying. So suppose you have created an account, this training account, and you just need to open this account from this Provar. Okay, so one part is you will log in, you will click on this account, you will search for with this account name, then you will go to your account and the account will open. So that many parts are there. So if you want to do all these steps, it is fine, but it is not recommended at all. Why? Because we have that option in Provar. So see here, some ID came, right? So if you give this ID into Provar with a component, so this account will automatically open. You don't need to click on account, you don't need to search for your account, and you don't need to do anything. This account will automatically open for you. There is some components in Provar. So that what will happen, your test will run much more faster, and your script will be much more feasible, and your that will be much more acceptable to the clients or whoever it is. So best industrial practice will be this. So all these accounts, files, contacts, campaigns, reports, all these are Salesforce objects. Okay. So another one interesting part I just want to show you. So you will have your Salesforce org, right? So in your Salesforce org, firstly what you need to do for doing anything with Provar, that is you need to go to your Chrome or the browser and you need to search for Salesforce. I guess I have this one, Salesforce Inspector. You need to search for it. Salesforce Inspector. So Salesforce Inspector is a plugin. Okay. So you need to add that into your Chrome. So now I will talk about what the Salesforce Inspector is basically do and how it will help us. But you need to add the Salesforce Inspector. It is already added, so that's why this remove from Chrome option is coming. See this one, right? There is this icon will come when you will add this one. You need to click here and see everything came, like what is the label name, what is the name of the object, everything came as account, what is the ID of that account, everything came. Okay, so there are some option that is show all data, data export, data import. So mainly we'll use this show all data and data export. These two will be used frequently. So now another thing that I want to say, that is suppose I am in the account under my account object. Suppose this account is 1 and check for the ID. The ID is finishing with QAF something. Okay, and let me open the another one and see this ID is QAV. So what we can conclude is whatever you will create in your Salesforce org, like be it task, be it lead, be it opportunity, be it account or contact, for every record there will be a ID, and that ID will be identical, right? So for every record there will be a different ID. So for this account there is a ID, for this account also there is ID. So if you click on the Salesforce Inspector and you expand it, so there is the option show all data. So I'm just right click on it and I'm opening it in a new tab. So see, this is in the inspector, we can see all this. What all these are? You can see this is the account name, right? The account name is parent account demo. Let me copy it and search it here. See, the value parent account name. What is the label? Label is basically something that we are seeing in our screen. It is coming as account name. Here also account name. But what is this field API name? In Salesforce, for every label or for every component, there is a backend API. Okay, so Provar will need that. Provar will not do anything with this label. Provar will not understand what this label actually does. So what Provar understands, what is the API name? That Provar knows. So suppose we need to do something with this account name. So in Provar, what you need to pass? Not this account name. You need to pass this field name or this field API name. Are you getting it?
Yes.
Okay. See, for every value, this is account name, this is the account number. Let me copy it. For account number also, there should be a API. See, this is the account number, the label is account number, but this API name is different. See, there is a space, there is no space in the API name. So you need to always pass this API only, the name of this API. For every value, like whatever is this shipping address, billing address, for everything there will be. This one is the billing address, then billing city, billing country. For every value, there is API. These all are the API. Whatever will come in the first page, that will be API. So this Salesforce Inspector is very much needed. Okay. So that's one thing. Another thing, what was that? Okay. So see, if you created something, like I have created one account. If you create an account or a contact, what you can see, if you go to details, okay, so you can see the ID, like I guess in your name also there will be a Salesforce org ID. So if you create, your name will come here. So you can understand like which account or which object or data or record that you have created. So this is Salesforce. For the Salesforce, that's all only we need. So the most important part is the Salesforce Inspector only, because we need the API names for this. So I just want to show you one interesting part, but I'll teach this in a separate like session, like how to actually do it. There will be a session, I guess. Let me check. Yeah, this one. There will be a dedicated session for this SQL query. But as I showed you for this Salesforce Inspector, how it is working, I just want to show why this is relevant to us. Okay. So SQL query, you know about SQL query, right? So SQL query is something, we are writing something to fetch data from somewhere, to fetch data from the database. For Salesforce also there is a database, and that database is working in the backend. We don't need to have that knowledge of that database, what Salesforce database is doing, nothing is important. But what we need to do, suppose I am saying that give me the ID of this account. Give me the ID of this account. Fetch this ID of this account. Okay. You can easily copy paste from URL. But if you tell Provar, like fetch this ID of this account that I have just created, Provar will not open, Provar will open Chrome, but Provar can't copy this ID and just paste it somewhere, right? Because Provar is a tool. So it cannot do this. So what we need to do, we need to tell Provar that this is the particular value, this is something that we need from you. So suppose this ID I need to fetch. Okay, only the ID I am fetching. So here one query that it is written, select ID from account. So why it is written as account? Why not another thing? Because why? This is my Salesforce, right? The account page. I'm going, and you can see there is a page name, this one, account. If you go to contact, if you open, see there is a page name, that is contact. If you go to campaign, and I guess nothing is there in campaign right now. Okay. If you go to campaign, and you can see, right, this is campaign. So this is the page name. So for account, the page name is account only. So that's why I am giving select ID from account. So let me just run it up to this. Select ID from account. See, this have given me all the ID that are present in the account. So in the account, there are multiple account that is created. So it has given all the ID. But if you need some specific ID, right? You need some specific ID for that specific account. For this specific account, we need ID. So in order to write any SQL query, we need to give some condition. And that should be identical. That should not match with all the accounts. Now, you tell me what can be identical value for this account. Like in the account, we need to pass some data that will be identical. Hello? Hello? Okay. Maybe see, account name, we are giving something. Okay. So account name is identical for us because we are giving the account name. We are passing the account name. This account number also we are giving, right? So this account number will be identical. So what you can do in the SQL query, you can write where, but I said that I'll pass this account name, where account name is this one. But as I told, I can't pass this account name. I need to pass the API name for this account name. So the API name of the account name is name. So I'm copying that. So I'm writing that where name equals to, in the quotation, I'm writing this value. And now see the magic. Right? Only one came. Now, suppose I have done one thing, like suppose I created, like you have given same account name, like there is two account with the same account name. It can happen, right? Anything. So it will give two ID. So that time what you need to do, you need to change your logic. You can't then pass the name of the account, then it will not work. You need to pass your something identical that will not match. So suppose it can happen, this is a scenario where the account name is same. So maybe I'll pass the account number will not be same. Or maybe I'll pass the billing address, the select ID from the account where billing address is this one, where where description is this one. That's how we can write our SQL query. But again, having said that, this SQL query is very much vast, and this is just a simple query, but this query will not, this query will help you, but you need to add many more things. You need to make many more modifications to this query, because see, what now just I have told you that it can happen that there is two account with same name. Okay, suppose you created your Provar project. Okay, you are running your test cases. It is working as expected. Suppose after 3 or 4 months the run will happen, right? You need to again run your test case, or somebody else will run your test case. So by that time, it can happen that somebody has created a same account with the same name mistakenly. That time, what it will happen, your code will fail, because this SQL ID will not give one ID. It will give many more ID. If there is 2 accounts, it will give 2 ID. That time your test script will fail. But we don't need to write that kind of test script that will fail. We need to write the test scripts that will run smoothly in the longer run. So that's how we need to think how we can modify our test script, how we can run our test script so that after 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, it will work smoothly as expected. Okay, don't worry, I will teach that one also. For SQL query, I have taken a day to teach that as SQL query. Don't worry.
Okay.
So yeah, so that one I talked about. What else? So in the Salesforce, this icon, I guess you don't know. This one is the app launcher. Okay. So suppose so I'm right now in the sales. It can happen that there is a different app, or you need to work on your service cloud, or you need to work on something else. So you need to search for that app name and it will appear, and it will click, it will open. Suppose I'm going to my service cloud. So it has opened. So again I'm going to the sales. It has opened the sales. Likewise we need to do another thing. What else? Okay, see, this one will be your profile. If you click on this icon and you click on your name, this name will be yours. So here you can see your profile information for that. After that, okay, yeah, there are another component, that is contact and account. See, in this contact, you can see there is a name that is Sophia Zone. Okay, but in the account name it is showing one account. Why? Because in Salesforce, contact will link to some account, or one account, or more than one account. Why? You can think about in this perspective. Suppose in your organization, suppose our organization name is XYZ. Okay, so XYZ will be an account, and under XYZ, suppose ABC name employee is working there. So ABC will be contact, and ABC will be linked to your account, who is XYZ. So whatever contact will be created in Salesforce, that all the contacts will be linked to one account, or it can sometimes happen that it is linked to more than one account. Okay. And another thing I just like to tell, that before starting the Provar, somebody have given you any test case. Okay. So basically what we do, suppose a test case is given to you. So first, always try to manually execute the test case. Then only do that from the Provar, because without that flow knowledge, you will not be able to write your scripts. It will be very much difficult to write that scripts.
When we do manual, when we execute manually, can we have a function or something so we can record that one in Provar?
No, whenever you are, I didn't get you. Please come again.
No, whenever, if I am executing manually, is it a way I can record that manual way of testing?
No, from Provar you cannot do, but from I guess PowerPoint presentation, there is an option for screen recording.
Yeah, I can record with other software.
Yeah, you can record with other software. Yeah, so that manual flow doing is very important.
I know in some automation tools like a QTP, whatever, they just record and play. That's all.
But Provar doesn't do that.
I know.
So I guess the next day what I'll do, so you will need that, I guess, Provar setup to do. So I guess you can download the Provar app, and we'll do a session how you can set up your Provar, because my setup is right now looking like this, like the connection, everything is there under this test setting. There is a project also from the Git. Also, it can happen that you also need to understand this one, that this project I have taken from the Git. But sometimes it can happen that you need to create your own project in your Provar itself. Okay. So that part also I will show you how you can create a project in your Provar, because it can happen that for your hands-on purpose or any purpose you are not you don't want to fetch any project from the Git. You need to you just want to create a project in your Provar itself that will be stored in your local only. So that part also I will show you in the Provar setup session. And also the Provar tool overview, like for this Provar there is many thing in this Provar. Okay, so you cannot actually learn everything in one day. It is not possible.
Takes time. I know.
Yeah, it takes time. So for me also, I guess it will not be possible to tell you every components in one day. So I'll do whatever is the high level component that you need in daily basis, that I'll show, and other components whenever I'll gradually go with the topics that I'll add and I'll teach that.
How do I get this demo? I tried to contact them so many times. They said send this email, we will give you the demo access, but I never got the demo access.
Demo access means for Provar?
For the Provar, for my own learning.
Nah, Provar, no. Provar, I think Provar is basically a licensed tool, so you cannot.
They said they have a trial version also.
They are saying that, but
that I never got the access.
I also never got the access. I also tried, when I started working many years back. That time I also started, and recently also somebody I know tried to get that trial version, but it is they are not getting. So it is full-fledgedly paid tool.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, I will be getting a laptop with everything set up, or maybe I have to set up after the laptop came. I am supposed to get on Friday, but there was a delay, so I will be getting in next 1 hour by FedEx. So once I have to contact my manager, and then he will give me credentials and those things. So I need to make sure Provar is actually installed there. I have no idea, at what stage they have with Provar. They may be asking me to install. It's maybe already installed. I have no idea.
Like installing, if it is not installed also, it is no problem. It's just 2-3 clicks you can do also.
Yeah. So if it is not installed, then maybe they have a executive file or something.
Yeah, you can.
I have to go to provar.com and they give me license number, whatever to download.
Yes. Yeah.
Then I just execute. So when I am executing, it asks me to connect to anything like Azure DevOps or anything?
No. It will not ask you.
It won't. Okay. Just installs. Okay.
Yeah. It just installs. You need to. There is something. Okay. Let me show you this one. There if you click on this help, there is a license manager. So you need to add your license. You need to test that license if that license is working, and also keep in mind that select this type as floating license. Okay. Floating license, and just test that license. So it should show in something here that completely accepted successfully, something in green color it will show. After that, this status will be deactivated. You need to click this See, now it is activated. That's why deactivated is coming. So you need to click this and you need to activate and you need to test
Okay, got it.
then this license will be added in your Provar. Actually, when you install Provar and you will open this Provar, you will not able to see anything. You need to first give your license key in order to do anything in Provar.